Hi guys, so welcome to week 3 of our Kickstart. So you should be continuing on the low carb boot camp as much as possible this week. Um, but today, so while you're doing that, I want to touch about some of the other elements of lifestyle that are really important for your results, that have an impact on your appetite, on your hormones, on your energy levels, on your kind of mental processes, thoughts, etc. And so we're talking things like your sleep, things like your hydration and stuff like that. In fact, hydration is the first thing we're going to talk about today. And it's part of what we call our kind of fat loss formula, if you like, or our optimum health formula, which is 4 days of exercise plus H2O, i.e. water, plus 8 hours of sleep, times 90% compliance is the key to success. So we need to talk about the different elements of that other than just the nutrition. Okay. And today I want to talk about the water intake. And this is important from a health perspective as well, more than anything else. So first of all, how much water should you be drinking? Well, the way to work it out is base it on your body weight. If you do base your body weight in stone, it's it's 200 milliliters for every stone of body weight. So if you weigh 10 stone, it's 2 liters of water. If you weigh 13 stone, it's 2.6 liters of water, for example. So that's the best way to work out your water intake. Now, if you're miles off that at the moment, that's fine, because you will feel better from increasing it. You don't have to get to your target from day one. Just drinking more, you'll feel better. So build up, but it's important that you do. It's important that you know how much you should be drinking to avoid dehydration. And then work up to that. So essentially, if you weigh 10 stone in body weight and you're not getting 2 liters of water a day in, you're dehydrated and you will be suffering some of the symptoms of that. Now, that could just be, reduced performance in the gym. It could be reduced mental performance. It could be concentration. It could be health issues. It could be symptoms that you put down to other things that are actually a result of not enough water. So there's a book by a doctor, Dr. Batmanjeli. He was an Iranian doctor, and he was put into, he was a prisoner of war in Iran, and he was basically put into prison. I think it was in the 80s, something like that. Now, he, as a physician, obviously all of the inmates would come to him with any health problems, but he didn't have anything. He didn't have any medication. The only thing that he had was water. And what basically he did most of the time, when any of the inmates were suffering from health issues, all of the other inmates would let them have some of their water ration. So they would increase the water intake. And if he could negotiate with the guards, he would get more water for those that were poorly and that were having some health problems. And most of the time, the water cured the illness, the problems. Now, it's important to note that doesn't mean that water is a cure for disease. Okay, we're not saying that. But what it did show is that a lot of these day-to-day problems that they would have, and it could be digestive problems, it could be joint pain, it could be headaches, it could be concentration issues, it could be fevers. There were lots of different kind of symptoms that they were experiencing that were solved by increasing the water intake. And basically what it was showing was that those symptoms were not a disease. They were a symptom of dehydration. They were a symptom of the body crying out for more water. And they were a symptom of the outcome of certain tissues of the body not having enough water. So, not enough water meant the digestive system sometimes had a problem. It meant pain sometimes in the joints and things like that. So, while it doesn't cure a, specific disease, do you experience some of those things? Do you experience stomach pain, joint pain, lack of concentration, things like that? Sometimes it could be tremors, it could be muscle pain, things like this. Okay, and that could be a sign of dehydration, and it could be something that you've had for a long time. Allergies is a big one. If you suffer from allergies, sometimes a histamine response is a result of dehydration. So that was another big one in the prison was like kind of allergic type symptoms. Sometimes it was skin problems. And it was just, these were symptoms of not enough water in the body. And of course, because they were prisoners of war, that was a common scenario, that they didn't have enough water. So that was what happened. So if you suffer a lot of kind of day-to-day, not health problems, but just annoying things, might be pain, might be skin issues, it could be allergy type things, then just make sure, guys, you're increasing your water intake, and you'll benefit from that. And also, you'll recover better from workouts, which will then mean you can put more into the next one, and so on and so on. So there are weight loss benefits to this as well. And of course, when you are fully hydrated, you may find that you are less hungry as well. Okay, so that is today's kind of task for you, is work out how much water intake you need and start building towards it.